After what's been a fairly inactive season so far, which is pretty typical in the Atlantic, we have our first named system of the Atlantic hurricane season. It's Tropical Storm Andrea, and this is a really weak storm, and it's expected to fizzle out overnight tonight. It does have sustained winds of about 40 miles an hour, and it is not going to make an impact on West Texas. In fact, it just looks to be a fish storm out over the Atlantic. But I do just want to show you to remind you we are in hurricane season, and just to remain weather aware, we'll be tracking all the weather impacts here at Fox West Texas. No storms across the area right now, maybe a passing shower to the southeast of San Angelo. But Abilene right now, just a beautiful evening. The sun has set, seeing some dark clouds, no rain expected in the key city. Sitting at 85 degrees on this Tuesday evening, so it's warm. It's not a toasty Tuesday though. There's that rain kind of between Menard, Brady, and Mason to the north of Junction. It's kind of just moved into our viewing area over the past hour or so, and over the next hour I expect it to continue to fizzle out. Other than these sort of pop-up showers and peak daytime heating, I'm expecting us to stay dry through at least early next week. We're under a ridge of high pressure. That's why they're seeing the very warm temperatures to our east. For us, we're warm, not as hot as we can be though. And next week, that ridge of high pressure is going to weaken. That's when we'll start to reintroduce some rain chances. This is the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. This is meteorologists at the Climate Prediction Center looking at overall trends in the weather pattern, showing overall a wetter pattern as we end the month of June and enter the month of July. Certainly some welcome news, because June and July are typically our driest and warmest months, and that's what tomorrow's looking like, a dry and warm day. If you find yourself heading out to the San Angelo State Park or any state park across our viewing area, special shout out to our 9 p.m. producer Brandon Lopez for this photo. We'll be waking up in the low 70s tomorrow, about 72 as you head out the door, 86 by the lunch hour, and 92 degrees still at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Warm and also a little bit windy. Some of those gusts could be upwards of 20 miles an hour. Nothing like we saw over the weekend, just something to keep in mind. A warm and windy day tomorrow. Kind of like what we're seeing right now, 85 San Angelo, 87 San Angelo and Snyder. Thursday's also looking pretty similar to what we're seeing today and tomorrow. If you find yourself out on the grill Thursday evening, just make sure you're drinking lots of water, because 5 p.m. Thursday looking to have those temperatures in the mid-90s, still hanging on to 91 degrees by 7 p.m. and 85 degrees still at the 9 o'clock hour. So yeah, it'll cool off a little bit after the sun sets, but I really should say cool off in quotation marks, is definitely going to be warm. Officially forecasting a high of 94 for your Wednesday and Thursday. Warming up a little bit, 96 for your Friday. Good news on this 7-day, there are no triple-digit temperatures. So Bert, we're in the end of June. We will take any reprieve we can get, high of 95 for your Saturday. I do have a 20% chance of showers and storms for your Monday and a 10% next Tuesday. Otherwise, we look to stay seasonably warm. You can always find the full forecast online and the latest on social media. Bert?
On